Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and it's Monday, August 1st. Tesla has decided to deploy a swimming pool at a Supercharger station in Germany. Last week, we reported on Tesla deploying a new cube lounge at a Supercharger station with amenities such as coffee, food, and the like that are all automated. But now, David from the Tesla Welt podcast sent a video of a swimming pool being installed. Tesla's Supercharger station in Hilden is one of the biggest in Germany with 40 chargers. The charger is also equipped with CCS and one of the first to be open to non-Tesla vehicles in the country. The unit appears to be made of a recycled shipping container and therefore should be easy to be taken down and moved. There are instructions posted by Tesla that seem to indicate that up to 4 people can use the pool at the same time for up to 10 minutes. At the moment, it is unclear if Tesla will implement an idling fee for patrons who stay in the pool too long. Tesla's stock is surging higher ahead of its shareholders voting on a stock split and the Cyber Roundup event coming later this week. Tesla's last stock split dates back to just a few years ago in 2020, and the stock price shot up as a result. Tesla's stock has been trading higher ahead of the meeting with a jump of over 5% on Friday, and this morning was up over 1% in pre-market trading. This is despite the Nasdaq being down. Tesla's shareholder event, which has been called the Cyber Roundup, is also coming soon, and during such an event, more newsworthy excitement could come to light. Of course, it's also possible that the news from the event won't be taken well by the public or news outlets, and there are others waiting in the wings to cash in. Tesla stock is still the most shorted, which is the most betted against, in the world, but only 2.9% of its shares are being shorted at the moment. This percentage is actually far lower than the reports from previous stock split just 2 years ago. Tesla has secured battery material supply deals with 2 large Chinese companies. Bloomberg reported that Tesla has secured precursor materials through contracts with Zhejiang Huayao Cobalt Company and CNGR Advanced Materials Company. Huayao Cobalt will supply processed cobalt, which makes sense. CNGR will supply Tesla between 2023 and 2025 based on this contract, though both companies had previously been supplying Tesla anyway. These new contracts for Tesla follow several more throughout the entire battery supply chain. In January, Tesla signed a deal to secure nickel from a new mine in the U.S., and then in February added a deal for an upcoming mine in Australia. And then again in March. Tesla vehicles are increasing Hertz's customer satisfaction as the company gets better use of electric vehicles. Last year, Hertz announced a very important effort to electrify its fleet of rental cars, led by a massive purchase of 100,000 Model 3 vehicles. And then there was more coming. In April, Hertz also announced that they were adding up to 65,000 electric vehicles from Polestar. During its second quarter 2022 earnings, Hertz released some updates saying that after more than 160,000 transaction days with Tesla vehicles, they are scoring an NPS score of 10 points higher than otherwise. NPS stands for Net Promoter Score, which is a useful metric, increasing the likelihood that the company will be recommended in the future. Hertz is really liking its move to electric vehicles, and the CEO said that they should expect to have more announcements coming soon. Another Jaguar I-Pace battery caught on fire without any crash after simply sitting around charging in a garage. This is a 4th known I-Pace battery fire that is seemingly starting on its own, which is significant considering the relatively small number of units on the road. Jaguar also uses LG battery cells, such as the Bolt EV and Kona EV, which were both recalled for a risk of battery fire. The owner was able to move the vehicle into the street where the remains burned down away from the house. He was not impressed with how the aftermath of the incident was handled because Jaguar came and picked up what remained of the car, but he was left having to clean up a lot of debris on his own. And wouldn't you know it, after the insurance declared the vehicle a total loss, the remains were placed on an auction site for sale. One man's trash is another man's treasure, and a third man makes a profit. Although the company has been perceived as hanging on by the skin of their teeth, Nikola has announced a signed battery agreement to acquire a developer called Romeo Power Incorporated. Nikola will absorb Romeo's battery manufacturing facility in Southern California and begin engineering its own EV packs in-house. Previously, Nikola had been Romeo Power's largest customer for batteries, and Nikola believes that the acquisition can help accelerate the commercial EV development by moving one of the most costly components in-house. According to the press release, the facility will be renamed Nikola's Battery Center of Excellence. Nikola expects an annual savings of up to $350 million by 2026, plus a reduction of non-cell related battery pack costs by 30 to 40%. All of this by the end of 2023. In today's community comment found on YouTube, NSFW Harold says, "I can't help but wonder how many takes were required to get out the phrase Inflation Reduction Act with a straight face." Well, Harold, the story goes that the President of the United States has a dial on his desk with big words on it that says inflation. All he's got to do is twist that knob and inflation goes down or up. He's got another knob for gas prices and another for unemployment, and, as we all know, a big red button on his desk, and when he whacks it, it'll blow up Australia. It's true, because I saw it on TV many years ago. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.